What is this one here? Do you understand where we are? Where we are yet, says Kirsha. All right, let's see the original post. Colin Rugg, liberal podcaster Jennifer Welch suggests the Dem establishment needs to get on board with wanting conservatives dead. Wait, what? What?
Finally, if you think this Zoran thing is happening just in New York and you think people are waking up only in New York City, you're mistaken. Look at this clip of a wine mom at the No Kings March. Play the clip.
Whatever his name was?
Charlie Kirk, ma'am?
Yeah, him is horrible. Horrible.
Charlie Kirk is horrible?
Yes, I'm glad he's not here.
You're glad he's
Holy
dead?
fuck.
Yes.
Why would you say something like that, ma'am?
Because he was horrible on the campuses, the
Why
college
was he horrible?
campuses. Horrible person.
You know what? I do the exact same thing.
Well, I'm
would you
so
be
sorry.
glad if I would die?
Maybe.
The silly thing is like I like part of me is like, man, I wish I could freaking debate these people, but the other half of me, like the more realistic, so the emotional part of me is like really wants to debate these people, and the logical part of me knows that it's fucking pointless and that it's a huge fucking waste of time because they're you can't reason with them basically. Like these people are literally fucking their brain doesn't work. They're like fucking like freaking free-range demons. They just don't make any sense. Like there's no reasoning with them.
I'd have to think about it.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Be ashamed of yourself.
Your friend just said she'd be happy if I
Yeah,
died.
like literal NPCs.
I think we need to.
Holy fuck.
So listen up.
What happened at the last part?
Ashamed of yourself.
Be ashamed of yourself.
Your friend just said she'd be happy if I died.
I think we need to.
Man. Fucking ghouls,
So listen
bro.
up, Democratic establishment. You can either jump on board with this shit or we're coming after you in the same way that we come after MAGA. Period. Stop taking AIPAC money. Go on and I'm sorry
Dude, I keep thinking about this, man. What? Even for like the purposes of self-preservation, even for the purposes of your own interests, where are you going with this? Like where do you think this goes? Like I keep saying, man, these people are so fucking lucky. They're so lucky that the other side has insane levels of patience and restraint and morals. Because if conservatives had no morals, they had no restraint, it would be fucking over for these people. It would be fucking medieval. Shit would go dark ages real fast. Like if they have no fucking clue. They have no clue what dragon they're trying to wake up. It's so fucked up to me. Like, and I'm not saying any of this gleefully. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not giddy about this. I think this is an awful thing. It's just these people are trying to set up like a fucking self-fulfilling prophecy where they all get fucking shadow realmed, man. Like I don't get it.
AIPAC money atonement tour if you want to stay in power. Stop missing out on these big rallies. Hakeem and Chuck should have been front and center introducing the next mayor of New York City, but no, they wouldn't show up because they're pussies. They're pussies that are beholden to the same corporations that helped Donald Trump get elected. And this is just an embarrassment. Kudos to Bernie, to AOC, to Zoran. And that woman out in somewhere middle America saying, fuck Charlie Kirk, he was a racist, he was a piece of shit. There are so many more of us than there are of them. And these Democrats that continue to play patty cake with corporations.
Wait, what?
And
wait, what?
Fuck Charlie Kirk, he was a racist, he was a piece of shit. There are so many more of us than there are.
Wait, so she's signing
Kudos to Bernie, to AOC, to Zoran.
Okay.
And that woman out in somewhere middle America saying, fuck Charlie Kirk, he was a racist, he was a piece of shit. There are so many more of us than there are of them. And these Democrats.
Wait, of them? So you mean the people who are, hold on, I'm a little confused. She means the people, when she says like, there are more of us than them, you mean the people who are saying that? Or is that the us? Yeah. It's a little bad the way she said it.
Democrats that continue to play patty cake with corporations and lobbyists. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants you. We want politicians to speak freely and look at what the benefit is. Look at what is happening in New York. And you dipshits are sitting on the sidelines, running your social media like complete dorks. It's embarrassing. Get your shit together. Hakeem and Chuck, seriously, get your shit together, because the Democratic Party is moving on. We are moving on.
Moving on to where? I'm gonna be real. Like, this is like, it's not said very well. I don't really know. Like, I don't really know what they mean. You know, like I don't actually understand what they're saying. It was said in such a way that's really ambiguous. It wasn't very clear. Based on what they're saying, heightened violence. Well, I mean, is that what they said? It's kind of
Exact same thing.
Well,
Would you?
Oh, you know what? You know how I can tell? Let's look at her reaction to this. Let's look at her reaction. Like, let's look at her.
Kirk, ma'am?
Yeah, him is horrible. Horrible.
Charlie Kirk is horrible?
Yes, I'm glad he's not here.
You're glad he's dead?
Yes.
Why would you say something like that, ma'am?
Because he was horrible on the campuses, the college campuses. Horrible person.
You know what? I do the exact same thing.
Well, I'm
Would
so
you be
sorry.
glad if I would die?
Maybe. I'd have to think about it.
You should be ashamed of
You
yourself.
should be ashamed of yourself.
Your friend just said she'd be happy if I died.
I think we need to.
So listen up, Democratic establishment. You can either jump on board with this shit, or we're coming after you in the same way that we come after MAGA.
Okay, I get it now. What a fucking fiend.
Period.
Fucking
Stop
Zoltrak,
taking
dude.
APAC money. Complete dorks. It's embarrassing. Get your shit together. Hakeem and Chuck, seriously, get your shit together.
This is fucking sick. Yeah, how can these people continue to tell themselves they're morally superior while endorsing this kind of stuff? They have no God, so they created their own morality, which tells them it's okay for certain people to die if it means their idea of good can be accomplished. Which represents the views of a vast majority of leftists. Some of them, dude, it's... The mask off is so crazy. Like, this year, man, it's only October. It's only October. Charlie Kirk died last month. It feels like fucking 6 months ago. I feel like I'm getting time loop, dude. Like, what the hell is going on? Yeah, it's not even a full year. It's not even a full year yet that Trump's been in charge, dude. It's so crazy. Time is an illusion. Well, time is about perception, right? And how you perceive it. It's kind of relative, right? But anyway, this year has been really crazy, just in terms of how much things have escalated. Because I mean, I'm not gonna lie, guys. Like, before this year, and, you know, let me know in chat, or let me know in the comments if, like, in the YouTube comments, if, like, you feel this too. But I used to really think that, like, it was okay, and that people had, like, a general good, and that, you know, we're all still a part of the same country, even though we disagree on, like, you know, how to implement stuff, how to govern, like, disagreements here and there, and, like, that's what democracy is all about, right? But I really don't think that I really just don't think that it's possible to coexist with people that want you to be dead. Like, I don't wake up every morning being like, oh man, I can't wait for fucking people on the left to be dead. I don't think that. I've, like, literally never thought that. Even when what's her name died, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, when she died, I wasn't happy about it. I didn't like her, but I wasn't like, fuck yeah. You know, like, it just, let's be honest, it's all ramped up because of Obama. Yeah. You know, I used to like Obama. I used to think he was like gonna be pretty good in terms of like for a Democrat, obviously. But like, I was like, oh, he's probably okay. And I kind of thought that in the beginning, and then like, man, dude, dude, second term Obama, holy fuck, you guys, holy fuck, what a fucking mess. And the thing is I didn't even see it until later. I'm gonna be real. I didn't even see it until way later. You know, but I don't know. I used to always think that it was just like kind of minor differences. You know, like okay, well, you know, people on the left and people on the right, they want what's best. They want what's best for everybody, and it's just a little bit of a difference in like how we believe we're gonna get there. That's not what it's about at all, dude. Like this year has really, really, like kind of shocked me. You know, I feel like fucking Kaya right now. You know, like it's kind of like been an awakening of like just how bad it is, like how bad, like how like we might as well be fucking different species at this point. You know what I mean? Like how do you live? How do you live in like how do you live in the country, and how do you have, you know, your money and your hard earned work, having that go to people that fucking hate you? They take all of the money. They take your money willingly. They're not grateful for it, and they want you to die. And like you're paying for their shit. It's so like, how is that? How are we doing? How why are we doing this? Like I think the whole thing with like entitlements and welfare, it kind of works when like you're all on the same side, a little bit. A little bit. It works when like you kind of have the same beliefs, and you at least have some kind of foundation, and like, oh, you know, that person's down on his luck, but he's just like me. You know, he's just like me. She's just like me. They're just like me. They want to make things better. They want to like, you know, she wants to live a good life. He wants to work a good job for his family. And you think about, you see like yourself, and you see that yourself and those people are like, man, what if I was down on my luck, man? It'd be really nice if like somebody helped me out. And you know, since I have more, I want to help them out too. And they're just like me. They want to work hard. They want to take care of their families, and they want to get out of that slump so they can pay back to the community. But they're not though. You know what I mean? Like they're not like us. You know what I mean? It's crazy. And I almost feel like and the thing is, like, perception wise, I guess like people would perceive like what I'm talking about right now is like, wow, that's like such a awful thing that she's saying. This is an awful thing that Leaflit's saying. But like, where's the lie? You know what I mean? Like, where how am I? Where am I? When am I? How am I lying? And it's like, I hate saying this. Like, I hate saying it like this because it does sound awful, but yeah, I don't know. Welfare only works when you're on the same side. When you're on the same side and you have like kind of a culture that you have a culture that works with it, where again, most of the people are just like you. They want to pay back to society, do their best, and when they get out of it, and they can't wait to get out of it because they don't like being a burden, they want to pay it back to the community. And instead we have people who are ungrateful entitled, angry, and they want you dead. It's like, why the fuck am I paying for that? Who would want to pay for that, man? That's crazy.